because you chose AJ Styles over me. You're gonna boo me? Doesn't surprise me, because when you had the chance to cheer for my name, you didn't. You chose AJ Styles over me. Is he phenomenal? Not compared to me. Have you forgotten that I'm the best in the world at what I do? Me, not AJ Styles. And yet you still chant for AJ Styles. Chant his name while you can, because AJ Styles' career is going up in flames. And I'm gonna be the one who lights the fire. Y2 Jackass. Y2 Jackass. It's eating you up inside, isn't it? The great Chris Jericho was beaten by me. Styles to the calf crusher. Chris taps out. So let me do you a favor, Chris. How about you face me at Mania, and then I'll show you and the world while they chant AJ Styles. Shut the hell up! AJ Styles. Shut up! Styles, you stupid idiot! You just kicked the hornet's nest. You want the best in the world at WrestleMania? You want Jericho versus Styles? You got it! You be careful what you wish for. The 13th time, Chris Jericho is walking down the ramp at WrestleMania. And tonight, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. Tom, had a very satisfying career for Chris Jericho.
Absolutely. He headlined WrestleMania. He stole the show, WrestleMania 19, with a Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, a 6-time world champion, 9-time Intercontinental champion, the first undisputed world champion, Chris Jericho.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world. He's been a champion everywhere, but he's never competed at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to watch your favorite TV shows and movies online with Hulu and get next day unlimited instant streaming access to all of WWE's weekly programs, including Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, and more. Visit Hulu.com for a free trial and start watching your favorite WWE shows today.
You know what
AJ Styles first came to WWE, he said he was intimidated, he was a bit overwhelmed, but throughout his career, he's always bet on himself. And he's bet on himself again because he's the one who wanted this match against Chris Jericho because he truly believes he can defeat Chris Jericho here at WrestleMania.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for. Look, AJ Styles is a phenomenal one. He's had a great career everywhere else. This is the yardstick, though. This is WrestleMania, and that is who you're going to be registering against right there, Chris Jericho, the legend himself. And as we get set for Styles versus Jericho, I would like to thank actor Kelsey Grammer for lending his voice to that phenomenal open tonight of WrestleMania. So Styles and Jericho meeting here tonight. Jericho, a 6-time world champion. And those AJ Styles chants drive that man, Jericho, crazy.
They should. Yeah, but is it going to drive him crazy enough to throw Jericho off his game here tonight?
I think there's butterflies for Styles, John. First time competing in front of a crowd this size.
You kidding me? There has to be. You got a record WrestleMania crowd. You're at WrestleMania. You can't prepare for this. You think you can, but you can't.
And a side headlock by Jericho, center of the ring. The AJ Styles chants. Y2J smattered in as well. There's a shoulder tackle by Jericho. Jericho, a record 9-time Intercontinental Champion. Styles. And scissors driving Jericho, and now the clothesline over the top rope. And it's perhaps regroup time for the veteran Jericho. And I guess not quite the way Chris Jericho expected this match to start. AJ Styles. Styles now on the chase. Jericho back into the ring, will bounce off the ropes, misses with the clothesline, and Styles center of the ring, shoulder tackle of his own. Chris Jericho does not like being bested. Believes he's the best in the world at what he does. Nice deep arm drag by Jericho.
Chris Jericho has proved that many times that he is the best in the world at what he does.
But you're dealing with someone in AJ Styles who has that same level of confidence.
Oh, it's Styles trying to one-up Jericho on every move, an arm drag of his own. Now Styles right to the shoulder.
A mastermind of offensive innovation. Never ceases to surprise you, does AJ Styles.
Jericho with the chop, trying to draw the breath from Styles.
Well, that master innovation offense, sometimes you just hit somebody really hard and it's very effective.
Leapfrog. Styles went for another. Jericho hung on this time, and now Styles launched. He'll land on the apron. And Jericho, oh my gosh, both men switching positions. And now Styles taking out Jericho. Styles, John, seems to be a step ahead in the early going.
It's early, Michael. Chris Jericho's just finding his pace.
And Styles gonna launch himself, and he got caught by Jericho's drop
what
kick.
I told you, Jericho just suckered him in.
And the savvy veteran Chris Jericho, just like that, has taken over.
I told you Chris Jericho earlier, one thing he's mad about is, look, Chris Jericho, this is his 13th WrestleMania. He's going to be here next year. He's entertained these crowds. He's been world champion. Will the flash in the pan AJ Styles be here next year? We don't know.
Well, AJ understands that pressure. That's why he wanted this match. He understands the daunting task ahead of him.
But watch Jericho right there with a drop kick. And just like that, it's taken over, and now a neck breaker on the second rope.
Pretty innovative offense right there, wouldn't you say, guys? What was that master of innovation that you're talking about, AJ Styles?
Hey, listen, AJ's been very clear that he followed Jericho's career. He followed Jericho's blueprint for success.
Right now, he's not following it very well.
Jericho, top rope. And a flying elbow, Styles down. Jericho cover, inside leg hooked, and a kick out by Styles at 1.5.
A lot of similarities between these two.
You see the slaps by Jericho. Jericho is yet to show Styles any respect since Styles burst on the scene at the Royal Rumble back in January. We beat Jericho the next night on Raw in a one-on-one match. Suplex Jericho.
It's like the new kid walks into class and you just find a reason not to like it.
Again, a very disrespectful cover. Styles rolls the shoulder out. It really bothers Chris, John, that the WWE fans have, well, in his words, turned on him.
It should. You see Michael Jordan walk into an NBA arena and get booed? Chris Jericho is one of the greatest of all times, and he walks out here and gets booed. He's mad about this. He's mad about the fact that AJ Styles is the flavor of the month, and everybody has bought into this phenomenal one. He's great. I get that. He's not a six-time world champion like Chris Jericho. Maybe one day he will be. He's not yet.
If people want to cheer for AJ Styles, cheer for Chris Jericho, they have that right.
Sure they do, and Chris Jericho has the right to be upset about it.
Jericho catching Styles. Wearing him down, and Chris Jericho in control right now.
Innovative offense there.
Come on, Russ. Come on, AJ, huh? Come on, AJ. Come on. Come on.
Chris Jericho begging Styles to tap out. Styles back to his feet.
Come on.
Fighting back with the right hands. The pace right now would seem to favor Jericho.
Absolutely, it's a measured pace and it's a thinking pace. And obviously that's going to favor the guy who's getting.
Now Styles trying to change up the pace.
Who has certainly been in the bigger matches.
Oh man, that running forearm catches Jericho on the jaw. Now the hip up by Styles, and Styles starting to feel momentum.
That pendulum of momentum on Styles' side.
Just like that, Jericho rolls out of the way. Styles drop kick on the butt. Jericho slowly back to his feet, but able to duck away from the kick. Missed with the clothesline that time. And now Styles, Jericho rolls through. And now Chris Jericho trying to turn Styles on his belly for the walls. For the walls of Jericho, trying to roll Styles over. And he does. And Jericho's got the walls in. Submission move. Center of the ring. Styles, is he going to tap out?
First WrestleMania match, AJ Styles maybe tapping right in the middle of the ring.
Well, Jericho would love to ruin the WrestleMania debut of AJ Styles.
Styles trying to drag himself to the bottom rope and force a break, and he does.
You see, that's a misnomer, Byron. It's not that Jericho wants to ruin the debut of AJ Styles. He just wants to win another big match as Jericho has done his entire career.
Styles, second rope. Oh, down goes Jericho. Cover. Styles hooks the leg. Shoulders down. Jericho at 2 kicks out.
You can't look past the fact either that these guys have had a series of matches and they've gotten to know each other's styles very well.
Here comes Styles. He runs into the boot by Jericho. And there's Jericho. Went for the running bulldog, and Styles able to step out of the way. And Chris goes seat first into the second turnbuckle.
To the back of the head by Styles. Those punches you don't see are the ones that hurt you.
What's AJ thinking here?
Not sure what Styles is trying to do, but this doesn't end well.
More of that blatant disrespect from Jericho.
Is he supposed to like his opponent?
Oh my goodness.
On the second rope, down to the top rope. Chris Jericho. He's got Styles up there. Jericho looking. Oh, man, face first goes Styles. Jericho hits hard as well. And watch this again.
AJ trying to find Jericho face first, but AJ Styles also receiving the brunt of that impact.
Styles rolling through, shoulders down. Does he got him here? And a kick out of two. Almost had him. Now Styles again. Chris is fighting back though. It's been an even match from the beginning. Oh, Pele kick. Oh, got caught. Jericho caught him. Looking for the walls now.
Oh man,
what a move by Jericho, and he sits in the walls.
And it is in deep.
And Styles has got nowhere
And
to
you
go.
can't breathe when you're in that. All that WrestleMania hot is wore out, and now you're sitting there in the middle of the ring and you can't breathe.
And AJ Styles has already had to drag himself and Jericho to the bottom rope one time in this match to force a break. Can he do it again? Can AJ Styles somehow dig down deep and make it to the bottom rope?
Tried, he's almost there.
He's a fingertip away. Not quite. Jericho drags him back. And look at Styles. Styles reversing.
Oh, wow.
Styles reversing and fighting out of the walls. Now Jericho with rights of his own. Styles somehow surviving again. And now looking for the calf crusher. Calf crusher. Styles' own submission move. Calf crusher's locked in. Jericho in the middle. Now it's Jericho's turn to perhaps tap.
Great positioning for AJ Styles on Jericho.
Jericho never saw it coming. Styles reversed out of the walls. Locked in the calf crusher.
Jericho realizes the only way he's going to get out of this is getting to the ropes.
Jericho's going to tap. He's going to tap. Jericho may tap right here to the calf crusher by Styles. And he's so sweet for AJ Styles. Jericho with the elbows to the back of the head. And now Jericho rolls him into a pinning position and forces the crusher to be broken.
Boy, that strike fest from AJ.
Jericho. Oh, Styles clash time. Didn't quite have enough though. Jericho able to fight out of it. And Styles dumped over the top rope and able to hang on.
Solid right hand by AJ Styles.
Come on. AJ might be looking for that phenomenal forearm.
Styles top rope. Jericho able to duck underneath though, and
Got him.
code breaker from Jericho.
Game.
Jericho looking for the win over AJ
Covering
Styles.
Chris.
I'm sure Chris knows where he's at. Trying to get his wits about it, finally does. Cover hook of the leg, and Styles kicks out. The fact that Jericho didn't have his wits about him allowed Styles enough time to be able to kick out after the code breaker. Oh, boom!
Jericho's in absolute shock.
Styles kicked out of Jericho's signature code breaker. Hard right hands. And Jericho with a kick in the midsection, driving Styles to his knees. And now it's Chris Jericho.
Oh, here we go. He's going for the Styles clash.
Gonna use AJ
He's going to use his
Styles'
own
own
finish
move.
against him. Yes.
How insulting is this?
That's the best in the world, to beat someone with their own move.
Jericho looking for the Styles clash. AJ Styles has nowhere to go. Jericho's got to wrap the other leg around the arm of Styles. Styles fighting back though. AJ Styles fighting back. Now Styles holding Jericho.
Man,
This could be it. Styles
Watch this again. Jericho face first.
Styles thought he had him, and it was close.
We had two significant moments in this matchup where both Jericho and AJ Styles thought they had the other man pinned, thought they secured a win.
Just like Chris Jericho, Styles was so spent he didn't get a great cover on Chris Jericho.
Yes. Now Jericho. Styles. AJ stacking him up, jackknife covers.
Jeez.
Now Styles has got Jericho where he wants him for the Styles Clash. He hits it. Styles hit it. Styles hit the Styles Clash. Cover for the win. Got it though. Got it too.
Oh my God.
First Styles kick out of the code breaker. Then Jericho kicked out of the Styles Clash.
Chris Jericho used every ounce of energy left in his body to kick out of that.
Watch this again.
How close was this,
Yeah,
guys?
but watch this. Styles has got a great cover. Shoulders are pinned. Chris Jericho has to launch his whole body to get out of that cover.
This is the kind of match where you just say it's too close to call. I mean, neither man has really maintained a sustained advantage in this matchup. Back and forth, counter for counter.
Oh, and Styles with a forearm. And now Jericho. These two men slugging it out on the grand stage of WrestleMania. Styles first, Jericho's 13th. Jericho goes down. Styles. Ooh, he ran right into the boots of Chris. Chris felt that running forearm once before, and this time he had a counter for it. Oh man, count. Styles able to counter. The lion salt by Jericho. Knees to the midsection.
Let's get the feel that Styles and Jericho using everything in their offensive repertoire to try to put the other man away.
AJ measuring Jericho. He's going to come off the rope. Oh, man! Wow. Off the top rope. AJ Styles connecting Jericho at two.
Still not enough.
Incredible.
Jericho is just doing everything he can right now to stay in this match.
Off goes the pad. AJ might be thinking about going for that phenomenal forearm again.
AJ quit being a cheerleader and try to take out Chris Jericho.
Jericho doesn't know where he is, just trying to make it back to his feet. AJ Styles measuring Chris Jericho. Styles looking to launch himself up onto that top rope. He does, and he does.
Oh.
Look at phenomenal forearm though, into the code breaker. Jericho. Cover. Jericho wins.
Your winner, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho had the wherewithal to pull the referee for just a second, and that little wherewithal by AJ Styles was what caused Chris Jericho to be able to hit that code breaker and walk out with another WrestleMania moment.
You call that wherewithal, I call that desperation.
Oh, it's called you're a fanboy of AJ Styles.
Oh, come on,
Enjoy the
John.
magnificence of the great Chris Jericho, the greatest Canadian of all time.
AJ Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, and Jericho countered with a code breaker to win tonight.
Raise his hand, referee.